Hi everyone, it's the last weekend of the summer, and I have to tell you that I am very excited for the autumn and can't wait for it. But at the same time, I really want to appreciate the summer till the end, so I am not reading any autumnish books. And I thought, what can be better for appreciating the last days of summer than reading the book, which is 100% summer and feels like it. So I decided that I will go with the trilogy, which is all over the internet. And I feel that some of you may feel what I am talking about because I mean, on every TikTok, I see what's in the next episode. What's in the next episode? I want to know, or I know what's in the next episode because I read the books and I didn't watch the series or read the books. And now it's time to change it. And of course, this is the reading channel, so I decided to start the summer I turned pretty. And yes, we have 3 last days of the summer, which are the weekend. So it's great because I have a lot of time for reading. I mean, I had different plans for these days, but they changed, and thanks for that, I can appreciate the summer by reading the summer I turned pretty. So today is my first day, and I think that it will be one book for one day. We will see how it will go. And I'm going to also listen to the audiobook because they are quite fast. But I also want to read it and have the full experience. So yes. I know that this is the young adult, and I really want to read some kind of young adult book now. I don't know because I feel that I didn't read one for quite a long time. So now it's time to change it, and I hope that I will like the whole trilogy. I hope so, fingers crossed. So, yes! It's 10 p.m. on Friday, and I didn't start yet. Now I will start reading the book. Yeah, wish me luck. Wait a second. Conrad and Jeremiah are brothers? That's like, these are the first pages. What the hell is going on in the next one? Hi, it's the next day and the next book, the next part of the trilogy. As you can see, I'm quite tired. I am after the shower and the morning routine with the skincare, blah blah blah, other stuff. But I slept not very much, and during the night I had the nightmares, which was very bad because I had to wake up and lose another time. But never mind. Yesterday I already started reading the second part because the ending of the third part of the first part, sorry, was like, no, I have to know what the hell happened there. So I started reading and of course fell asleep during that, but I ended at the page 19. It's mostly the same pages long as the previous book. So I'm going now to listen to the audiobook and do some stuff like preparing the breakfast, maybe some cleaning and other. But I'm very amazed and positively shocked how this book is entertaining, and at the same time that I can't put it down. I really want to know what happened next, and I can imagine that with the series it's the same. So I'm starting to get the hype, but of course I'm not going to watch the series before reading the book. So yeah, let's go with another part. Hi, I'm sorry, but this is the update after 2 hours of listening to the audiobook. I don't know how it happened. It just happened. I don't know when. It was very engaging and still is because like I am 66% in the audiobook. I don't know how it is in the pages because I'm not reading it right now on the ink book, just listening, and I think that I will do it for the whole second part. My feelings to one character a little bit changed because I think, I mean, I probably know why he is acting this way, not the other one, but it doesn't mean that's quite many times for now. He's being a jerk. Yeah, it's a little bit sad because I know that he really doesn't have the intention to do this, or I'm just trying to find the explanation for him, which is also not good. But I really believe that this character will change. But my opinion may be biased now on the opinions of the internet and the people who are speaking which team they belong to. But for now, I don't know which team I am in because the second character, which was not my first pick, now it's starting to be equal with the other guy. Now I'm equal like Jeremiah and Conrad, and before was like Conrad, but he obviously needs help. And Jeremiah is sweet for Belly, and he's very caring, and I can see that. But in the past, he was, I think, more times a jerk than the Conrad, and now it's starting to change. For now, we've got the chapters also from the point of view of Jeremiah, which is good, and I really hope that in the third book or even in this one will be also chapters from Conrad, because thanks for that we could see what character thinks and that this opinion is not through the eyes and mind of Belly, but just the pure Jeremiah, or I hope in the future pure Conrad. And it's really sweet what he thinks of her, and how, I mean, it's also sad how he feels in his family, but I think that it will change because they obviously had a really bad time, and I feel very sorry for them, and I really didn't want it to happen, but it happened. But about Belly, I wanted to tell you some of my opinion about Belly because I really think that this, I know that she's like almost 17, but I think that this character is a little bit I mean, she's quite childish, which is fine for her age, I think, but at the same time, she is very, very selfish, and I quite really don't like it about her. And it didn't change from the last book, and I think that this is what the author wanted us to think about this character, because obviously she's selfish, and she says things which she then regrets, which happens, I think, to everyone. Things which shouldn't she say anytime, and in this time, because it was very bad timing to say this kind of things, but not also this situation. I mean, people who read the second part know what I'm talking about, and for the others, sorry, I don't want to spoiler it for you. But when we got the chapters from her point of view, she's very, very self-centered, and I really hope that it will change. I don't feel that it will happen in this part, but maybe in the third part, which I will probably start to listen or read tomorrow. So fingers crossed for the character change, because I always like this trope in the book. And now it is very possible to happen, because I think that the third part will be also in the summer, in the next summer, or even the next one, because from the second book and from the first book we've got the 1 year apart, because obviously all of them happens in the summer. I hope that the character will change, but for now I can find the explanation for her, for this kind of behavior. I don't like it still, but yeah, I can somehow understand. I mean, I don't understand it, but I can find the explanation. So, and obviously all of the characters are in a lot of pain, so that's probably also why they are acting this way and not the other. So, and I really don't like the father of Jeremiah and Conrad. He's not a good guy, I think. So, so quite a big of an update. I think that the bigger one than the one that I gave you after reading the first book. But I feel that in this one, more things are happening, and I have more action to talk to you about, and more feelings also between the characters. We still have the throwbacks for the past, which is good, but it's not in the same way as it was in the first part. But I like this one in the second part quite more. It's really understandable what was in the past and what is now. And in this first part, it was like the invitation for this whole story and really the beginning. So for me, it was quite challenging to sometimes really know if I'm in the past or in the current time. And now I have much more to talk to you about. So it's also very, very fast. I think that 1 hour will be enough for me to end the whole story. I will see you in the next update. I don't know if it will be today or tomorrow, we will see, but for sure I will start talking to you when I will finish the book, because I think that the next update will be when I will finish. So I'm really curious what will happen now. Hello, my lovely people. As you can see, it's the third day, and you have to excuse me, but I really didn't have time yesterday to record, but I had a time to finish the book. And what the hell is happening here? Of course, the second book also ended in the way that I really don't like, because I don't know what's going on and what this last chapter mean, and I have no idea what does it mean, and I really want to know. So obviously I started also yesterday, and to be more specific, today's morning, like really early, the third book before sleep. About the second book, I have to tell you that I liked the second book more than the first one, because it was happening more here. Like I really had the feeling that there's a plot, there's a development of the character, and many things which I now I can see that I missed in the first one. But first one was also kind of great, like I told you already, for the beginning, for the whole story. But now I really feel that this story has a plot. Because before it was more like, oh, it's a summer, we have fun, and we're just teenagers. But now in the third book they are not teenagers. In the second one, some of them were and some were not, I think so. And I don't like the character of the father of the boys, the Mr. Fisher, but I really like that he was here, because I have a feeling that uh, it will sound very bad, but I missed some kind of the bad character, which I can really don't like from the beginning to the end. Because with Belly it's like that sometimes I like her and sometimes not, but mostly I feel okay with her because she is a teenager, or she was a teenager, because in the third one she's not. So I can find an explanation for her behavior. But for Mr. Fisher, sometimes I cannot, and I don't know why he's like he is. What's the story behind it? And I don't know if we will find it or not. I'm quite surprised that I didn't have the feeling that it was too fast. I mean, it's fast, because when I can listen to the whole book in 3 or 3.5 hours, it's fast. And I didn't have the feeling that the story was too short or that it missed something. That's important. That I really didn't feel that there are, I don't know, some kind of holes in the whole story. I really had a feeling that this story was full. And now I I had a feeling that the third one I will like the most. Unfortunately, I have to tell you that today I found the spoiler for the third season, so also the third book. And it's quite funny, because I found it on the Red Bull TikTok, like the original Red Bull TikTok. And I really didn't expect that to happen. But I found it, and now I kind of know what will happen. But I think that even without it, I knew with who the Belly will be. Before I told you that one of them is acting like a jerk, and that I have a feeling that there's something behind it. But the second guy, Now, in the third book, he's even more of an really. Like, what the hell happened? And why did it happen? And why the hell Belly is okay with that? And I really didn't expect this really adult thing, which you probably know what I'm talking about, who read the book, and I don't want to spoiler for anyone. Why it happened? Why it's in this age, and Why? Why did it happen? I have a feeling that both of them really don't want that. And they really just try to find a solution for something which can't be fixed. No, it won't be fixed. And now we are in the situation that the whole family, the one and the other one, are meeting together, and there will be some drama. The drama already started after the announcement. I'm here in the plot. But I feel that even bigger drama is coming. Sorry for talking in this mysterious or really not mysterious way, because I know that some people can figure out what I'm talking about, and sorry for that. But I want to really tell you something about the book and try not to spoil it as much as I can. I am in the audiobook for 30%, and I think that the good explanation how I feel about this book is that I have some cleaning to do and I have some stuff to do. And I don't want to just listen to the audiobook while doing these things. I want to sit and I want to read while listening, or even just read, because I really want to focus full attention on this story. And I hope that I will finish it. Yeah, after that I will probably watch the series. I'm really happy that I decided to do it, and today is the last day of summer for me, because September is not summer anymore. So last day of summer and last day of appreciating that. The weather is not helping today, but it's okay because I like the autumnish weather. It's raining like a little bit, and it's cloudy. It's not that sunny. It's quite warm, but it's not sunny, so it's not like the full summer feeling. And with this book, I can finish the summer fully satisfied with the reading. Really. Let's get to cleaning and then reading. Really sorry about the sun, but hi, as you may see, it's the fourth day. But don't worry, I ended reading the whole trilogy technically yesterday, so on the third day, but it was after midnight, a little bit. So yes, I can say that my challenge, reading 3 books in 3 days, in short, is successful, and I succeed, and I am very happy about that, because I really needed this kind of kick that yes, you can still do it. You can still do it, and you can still have fun, because oh, believe me, I had fun, especially on the book number 2 and to the first half of the third part. But unfortunately, I have to tell you that I feel very unsatisfied about the book number 3. My hopes were, I think, too high. I think that this is probably because of how short these books are. Yeah. Well, I was talking to you yesterday that I don't miss anything in this book, and in the third part it changed. In the third part, I really miss other guy. I mean, their whole life. We probably all know who we want to barely end up with. I don't believe that there's anybody who is in the other team after reading the whole story. I missed this happy ever after a little bit because this happy ever after was really too short for me. I just get the information that, hey, it happened, but okay, I wanted to know a little bit more, maybe a little bit before happy ever after, but after the disaster, and how they feel with each other while living with each other, and how they are happy for finally being together. I really missed that, and I didn't have that, and I feel very, very sorry about that part. I think that series probably has more, because I don't believe that someone would end the whole series at the same place where book ended, with missing so many years. I can only know this if I will watch the series, which will happen, but for now I'm watching Wednesday, and I really like it because it's all the fall and autumn vibe. And the summer turned pretty obviously is in the summer vibe, and I don't want the summer vibe now. Now, while it's finally September, but finally I can tell that I feel very satisfied with my summer reads. I think that they bring you a lot of fun and joy and this kind of emotions, which you also need while watching to this series. Because let me tell you, I was reading I was reading for 3, maximum 4 hours a day, of course with listening to the audiobook. And to be fair, we can spend really more time while watching the series, some kind of series, not only this one, or watching to the movies. So I felt like I'm just oh my god, you fell. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? I felt the same. What the hell? I felt the same. The feeling, the feeling was the same while watching to the series, and it's not very obvious for the books because it's not always like that. And they can show you or remind you, because sometimes we need this kind of reminder that books are also fun. I have to tell you that for quite a long time I didn't pick up this book because I felt that it will be too childish for me, mostly because of the cover. This was the vibe which I needed for the last days of summer, and yes, I can tell that this book is 100% summer young adult book, because mostly I know summer romances, but of course you can read it anytime you want, and feel free to do it, and feel free to pick up this book when you will have the reading slump, because I have a feeling that it will help for a lot of you who will have it. I'm not gonna tell you which team I am in, because it will be a spoiler for the people who didn't read it or watch it. But for the people who did it, you know. And you will know in the first 10 pages, I think. So that's the end of today's video. Thank you very, very much for watching it, and really sorry about my mistakes in grammar, pronunciation, and please feel free to really correct me in the comments, because English is not my native language. This is my second language, but I hope that despite them you understand what I mean, and you have fun while watching to this video. So thank you, and see you in the next video. Bye. Have a great autumn to you, everyone.